Welcome back to 1111, friends. I was going to have today's Thankful Thursday episode focus on the Golden Rule. Instead, I decided to turn my gaze to one of the most interesting fictional characters I've ever seen, Louis Litt, from the hit TV show Suits. Louis is a prime example of how negativity can be self-sabotaging and how not to treat yourself. Louis's bad behavior often takes the form of lashing out at others, and here are the primary repercussions of his actions. 1. Strained relationships. His outbursts damage his work relationships with colleagues and clients, making it harder to collaborate and succeed. 2. Missed opportunities. People hesitate to approach him with good ideas or opportunities because they fear his temper, let alone the fact that he may steal the idea and do it behind your back. 3. Loss of respect. Constant anger makes him look unprofessional and undermines his authority, and certainly does not earn him any friends. 4. His attitude fuels the fire. His aggression often sparks retaliation, escalating conflicts, and creating a toxic atmosphere. It leads to 5. Poor decision-making. Clouded judgment due to anger can lead to rash decisions with negative consequences. And people often don't want to work with him, so they end up at cross purposes, both working on the same case in a different way, and it's just a big old mess. 6. Health issues. He ended up having a health issue, actually. Chronic anger can take a toll on physical and mental health, and that's what happened to Louis. His attitude hindered his growth. Lashing out prevented him from learning from his mistakes and receiving criticism that was actually constructive. His attitude blocked his own success. His anger could hold him back from promotions or leadership opportunities. And it did, although he did get ahead by blackmail. His attitude served to isolate him. People might avoid him due to his temper, leading to his own loneliness and isolation. Certainly, as mentioned, he doesn't have a ton of friends, although the ones he ended up with are these beautiful women, and why they put up with him is beyond me. And number 10. His attitude can definitely damage his reputation. Being known for outbursts hurts his professional image and credibility. And as a bonus, number 11, clearly being like this does not bring him joy, and he needs a whole lot of counseling to get beyond this habit of behaving badly. All I can say there is, all hail Dr. Lipschitz. Louis's outbursts might stem from insecurity or a fear of failure, but the irony is, his behavior creates the very problems he fears. Here are a few ways he could handle such situations, as could we all if we are like this. Communicate directly. Instead of yelling, he could express his frustrations in a calm and assertive manner. He could take responsibility. Owning up to his mistakes shows maturity and allows for solutions and collaboration. And he could seek support. He didn't have a mentor, but his therapist definitely helped him develop healthier coping mechanisms. By treating himself and others with more respect, Louis could create a more positive and productive work environment, which he ultimately did, but it took 9 seasons to get there. Your tiny task today is to see if there are any areas in your life that you are approaching in the way early seasons Louis did, with vindictive pettiness and immaturity. What can you do differently going forward? After all, treating others well is a sign of respect for yourself. And for those of you who want to take the next step by doing some good for someone else without going to a lot of effort or expense, check out our new Wimbassadors Play and Plunder program, where you can earn Omni ducats to put toward wares, courses, events, and more, just by doing something as small as sharing a social media post. The link for details is in the description box. For now, wishing you all the kind of behavior that treats others and yourself well. Chéri, stay calm, everyone. Tuta.
da da.